This is the beautiful Christmas tree here at Community Church at Ocean Pines. It's one of the many beautiful decorations like the creche and the wreaths on the wall and the Advent candle wreath, or an Advent candle that we help remind us of Christmas and Advent and the coming of Jesus. I want to notice a couple things about this tree. We have lots of gold here. One, hope is one of the words, and I know I saw joy, and then there's the cross that are here. We have lots of balls in different colors and different textures. There are also angels, and of course the angel topper there as well. But here is one that's not necessarily a religious symbol, but then again, it really is, and that is Santa Claus. I grew up and I believed in Santa Claus, and I have to tell you, at age 57, I still do. I choose to believe in Santa Claus because Christ tells us that the only way we can come to faith is by becoming like a little child. And because I love the story that brings us to this day with Santa Claus. The original Saint Nicholas was the Bishop of Cusa, and he was a very generous, gentle, kind man. And you know, some of the stories in church history are apocryphal or legendary, and some are true. But the story that I've heard is that so often young women who wanted to get married needed a dowry. And because times were difficult and many persons were poor, they could not afford that. And so they went into their married adult life not having everything they need or want. And he would often come and place near the hearth of the home a bag of money that would be enough for them to have a useful and practical dowry, and that it would be something that would benefit their entire family and perhaps make everything radically different. And over time, we have changed St. Nicholas, the Bishop of Cusa, and we've learned about Santa Claus, and I still believe in Santa Claus. I still believe that a gift given in love makes a difference, not just for the giver and those who receive it, but for the whole world. I believe in generosity, in holding things loosely, and whenever we have the opportunity to do so, to give. St. Nicholas, Santa Claus, reminds us that Christmas is the time for giving gifts. The story of the gift of the Magi by O. Henry that we talked about a couple weeks back reminds us that the best gifts are not the things we can hold, but are the gifts of love and genuine compassion towards one another. So whether you're too old to believe in Santa Claus, or like me, even at 57 you still do, become like that little child that Jesus took and played with on his lap. And when the others were saying, don't bother with those children, Jesus said, no, bring them to me. I love them. I want them here. Become as a little child and believe in Santa Claus. And believe that his example of giving generously at Christmas is a way of living for every day that we live and breathe. May God bless you and keep you, and may his face shine upon you.